Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is like the third or fourth YouTube video I'm filming today, meaning this is like the third or fourth time I'm smoking today. And like, I used to smoke like this, but I don't smoke like this now. This is like really beating me up. And I just got done doing laundry, like you guys will see in my other vlog. All this shit that I went through today. Anyways, as with every video, we're gonna start it off by smoking. And today's a Q&A, and we're gonna get right on into the video after smoking because I'm not limited on time, I guess, but like it is 4:35 in the fucking morning and I have a flight in 12 hours from right now. I have nothing packed and I'm not prepared in the slightest. Editing out the parts where I'm smoking is like the most inconvenient thing ever because there's so much time spent like packing a bowl that you're not taking into account, and I'm doing nothing during that time period, so it's just like a bunch of 30-second edit outs we gotta do. Should I pack all my jewelry for LA? Like, I feel like I don't want to end up like Kim Kardashian did in Paris, but like, I also don't want to be stuck with just this necklace. I am not very cautious of my location being too revealed in the backgrounds of photos and stuff like that. For example, I was just at the laundromat because, you know, we're too poor to have our own laundry machine. I put on my story, perfect time to do laundry. Like, I put the 1:53 a.m. timestamp in. And you know what? I was like, I guess this, like, what other laundromat looks exactly like this? And then this crackhead comes in with his pants down to his fucking knees. Like, I'm not even shitting you. This man comes in naked, like, ass out. Like, I could show you a picture. I put it on my private story. Also, what drugs are you people doing that make you end up like that? Because I've done a lot of stuff, and I promise you, you will never catch me walking in public with my, you know, pants to my ankles unless I'm being paid to. But, like, he definitely was not. He put his underwear in the fucking bathroom sink. I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna hold my piss in until I go home. Like, honestly, get well soon to all the crackheads, but you guys be like, you guys be causing a lot of commotion, you know? Like, the smoke is there, the high is not. It was before though. Like, this weed's amazing. Ow. Like, why does that happen? I did an ab workout 2 days ago, but 2 days ago, oh, it's bleeding. It has to be. But I was doing an ab workout like 2 days ago. I was going a little too hard on it, you know, like I was doing too much weight. And I just remember, like, I was like, all right, one more. And then that one more, it literally felt like my shit, like, split in half. I almost, like, slammed it. And, like, you know, at Planet Fitness, you can't slam, like, machines or else the lunk alarm will go off. So, like, I didn't slam it. I still, like, gently put it down. And that was the worst thing ever. Like, I definitely should have fucking slammed it because, ouch. And, yeah, I was just coughing. And, that pain came back. So I'm starting to think this might be an issue. But, we'll worry about that in LA. Started a debate, like, should I put this up higher? I hate modern technology, nothing works. See, is that better? Like, should I have filmed my other videos like so? Here. Is my hair lopsided right now? I can't tell because it's like a mirrored object. Let me pick you up. Guys, look at my fucking cat. I don't think this is how you hold cats. But isn't she so adorable? A combination with that shit over there, and like, ugh, shut up, Kyler. Shut the fuck up. No one gives a fuck. All right, I'll get into the Q&A now. We're definitely not going through all of these because there's too many. Actually, I'm gonna restart the video so I can see how much of this is actually Q&As. Okay. So, is that the first question? All right. ¿Cuál es tu nombre real? Or they also said, like, the same person. ¿Cuál es tu nombre verdadero? ¿Cuál es tu nombre verdadero? ¿Cuál es tu... Oh my god, I can't fucking speak Spanish right now. ¿Cuál es tu nombre verdadero? Verdadero. 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 I don't know. Mi nombre verdadero es Kyler. Did you go to college? If so, what did you major in? If you didn't, why not? I did not go to college. I'm not going to because there's just no point for me to go to college. Like, you know, you only go to college if you need to, you know. I mean, I do want to go for the experience, but that's just financially not a good decision. So unless I plan on being a fucking doctor, then there's really no need for me to pursue college. Are you the only child or do you have siblings? I have a sister. What makes a good person in your opinion? Oh, I love this question. I don't even know how to answer it. I think what makes a good person is like, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily just being a good person. It's also like, I guess you have to be like mentally strong enough to be like this, because I know like not everyone's on that level. But like, oh, being a man of your word, but like being like actually a man of your word. You know what I mean? Like, for example, don't go around being all activist like online and then in real life, you know, just like let your friends do whatever the fuck they want, you know, like, and not check them for the weird shit, the wrong shit they're doing, you know. Like, you should, like, if you say something and you believe in it, you need to stick to that. Like, you need to stick to your word. So if you're gonna like not fuck with something, you better not fuck with it in person too. I think everyone just needs to chill out, like whenever they're like too afraid to like admit like when they don't fuck with something. For example, you might hear a certain joke that you're like, you know what, I don't fuck with that. But like if you're just gonna laugh along, like why are you just laughing along? Like I'm promising you, I promise you, no one's gonna hit you, no one's ever gonna come at you. Just say I don't fuck with that, and then they got checked, like just like that. They're never gonna do that in front of you again, probably not in front of other people too. Like it's really a life lesson everyone needs. So just start checking people if they do something you don't fuck with, you know. The only time I laughed along was maybe in 6th grade. After that, you know, I was like, yeah, shut the fuck up. We're not dealing with this. Why are you so fine? I don't know. Thank you. What are your fave things to do? See, questions like these always get me so stumped. Like, you know, what's your passion? Like, what do you do? I mean, like, honestly, I kind of fuck with grocery shopping. I love to go to New York and get Korean food. The Korean food here just doesn't compare. And I also love to get sushi in New York. Do you speak another language? I don't speak any other language fluently besides English. However, I know a lot of Spanish and a lot of French. And I also have learned some of Italian, German, Portuguese, barely any Japanese, but like some, and barely any Arabic, but like we're working on it. See, I didn't know, because no one everything I do in my life is like self-taught, you know. Like I like at the gym, like shit like that, I'm doing all this shit wrong because like no one's helping me. I'm just doing it myself and like learning as I go. This is another thing, you know, I'm learning as I go. Whenever I first started learning languages, I just kept adding a new one to like, you know, my course. Like I was like, all right, I'm going to also learn French at the same time as Spanish, and then I'm going to learn German at the same time, and then also Italian at the same time, and Portuguese at the same time, which is fucking impossible, by the way. You're supposed to learn like maybe 1 to 3 languages at a time, and then like, you know, become fluent in them, and then like learn the next one. And it's also best to not learn 2 languages that are in the same like language family at the same time. Like for example, I was learning French, Spanish, and German at the same time. French and Spanish are both Romance languages, meaning there's a lot of similarities in between the two, which means whenever you're learning them, that makes a lot of room for error whenever you're speaking and writing it, because like you'll mix them up, which I actually do that all the time. Favorite food, sushi. How come every time I hear your name, my balls start to tingle? That's a good question. What days of the week do you work out, and for how long do you work out? So I work out like 6 to 7 days a week. I only take days off if I'm like still sore, you know, and like I can't, because like other than that, there's not really a reason to. And like it's like OCD. Like I actually have OCD, right? And like I read once that like if you work out like a certain amount of time, your body will like build endurance, and then it'll become used to that. So like for example, let's say you're running 10 minutes every day for like a few weeks. After a few weeks, you're not going to burn the same amount of calories every day, because, you know, like your body's used to it. So now your body's like, now I need to do more. And now I'm just like, fuck, like I already go 6 to 7 days a week. I can't go any less than that, or else like I'm going to start to lose. I have like PTSD from coronavirus, because I lost like 15 pounds in 2 days, in 2 weeks. I don't know how that's possible, by the way, but like I just cannot have that happen again. When is your birthday? November 7th, 2001. Thoughts about constipation? I don't know, take Miralax. Should I move to New York City after college? You should move to New York City for college, because that's the time to be there. I'm sure like by the time you're 25, that city sucks. What size shoe do you wear? 13. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done? Besides that CNN interview. What is your ethnicity? Spanish, Mexican, Lithuanian, Serbian. Probably more. We're going to take a DNA test. Can you peck bounce? I don't know if I can from like this. Wait, is it working? I can't see. Does your OnlyFans have an impact on your day-to-day life? It does now because of where I live, but whenever I live somewhere where like people don't care about stuff, that's not going to be an issue. Do you use any product on your hair? I actually have been like pretty productless. Like I don't even use shampoo and conditioner now, because first of all, humans don't need that, right? Like all shampoo and conditioner does essentially is destroy your hair. Like most of us would be completely fine just using water and like doing it that way. I also use coconut oil like afterwards, you know, or sometimes wash with the coconut oil. It really just depends on like how the day's going. But yeah, we don't fuck with shampoo and conditioner in his house. How have you been lately? Health, mental, and so on. Like, okay, I don't know, man. What's your favorite anime? Banana Fish. What's the worst thing you have ever done in your life? Probably hit someone with this is just coming to mind now. I remember one day I was working at McDonald's and I had this manager, right? And like it was my first day on the grill. Or the grill. I don't know why they called it that, but all I know is that the grease from the grill was like squirting up at me and hitting me on the arm. And I was like, yeah, fuck that. Like I like took my hand out of there, and then she was like saying something about like, I don't know, like she called me a pussy, but in like the manager way, you know, because like she has limited language. And I was just like, oh, I'm sorry, not all of us plan to do this for the next 15 years of our life. I feel like I've done worse, honestly. Taking relationship breaks, you believe in it, and why? Absolutely not. Like does taking a break mean like you go on pause? Like does that mean you fuck other people or something? Because I mean, like that's what it sounds like. Sounds like it's time to call it quits. How do you keep your hair looking so good and groomed? You guys are really saucing me up today, but I actually get my shit cut like once a week. Has OnlyFans ruined sex for you? Yes. If you could only be in one position for the rest of your life, what would it be? The position that L from like Death Note said, like, know this. What is the best place to find your happiness? LA or New York City? You should do some cardio workout videos. I should do like a whole fitness routine for YouTube. Give me a thumbs up if I should. Do you think Trump was a good president? No. Are you gonna make an OF for stories you can't tell on YouTube? Guys, should I do it? Because like I talked about this idea before. I just don't know if I should. Like I would make it cheap, you know, because like it's, you know, like a side hustle at that point. But like, you know, that would be quite the fucking OnlyFans channel. What did you do to get so big? We used to be the same size, now you're huge. Tell me everything. Honestly, like I said, I learned everything on my own. Like I just worked out, saw what worked for me, saw that you have to change your routine every 4 to 6 weeks and change your sets and reps every 7 to 10 days. So you just got to know your facts, got to know like everything. Have knowledge will bring you fat. Knowledge will bring results faster. Don't do what your friends are doing. Do what Google tells you to do. How tall are you? I'm 6'2", or 6'1", or 6 foot, or 5'11". Depends who's measuring me, okay? Do you have a best friend? I think so. How do your friends describe you? Well, apparently hard to be friends with. But why don't you have a real job? I could ask you the same question. Why do you have a real job? Because I knew since the day I had a real job to the last day working a real job, you know, had like several. I was like, you know, this is just not it. Like if this isn't it, and this is like supposed to be the easy shit, there's no way I can do worse than this for like the next 4 years. So I needed to find a way out of that. All right, guys, I think that's all the questions. Thank you so much for watching this video. I need to get the fuck to bed. It is like 5 a.m. now. It's literally 5 a.m. Yeah, fuck this. Follow me on all social media. I don't know. Go subscribe to my OnlyFans. Subscribe to this channel, turn your notifications on because I be going live and all that. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.